However, for those of us who have a job, I would say a great percentage of us, we're in a modern day plantation. Why do I say that? Because they tell us when to come. They tell us when we have to leave. They tell us what time to go to lunch and how long we can be on lunch. And then myself, when I have to take my son to the doctor, I have to make sure everything is okay on my job to do that. That is not freedom. It's not. That is being in control by someone else. And this opportunity will show you how to get your time freedom, how to get your personal freedom, and of course, how to get your financial freedom. As a minister of the gospel, I got tired of seeing the people of God struggle from paycheck to paycheck. And so that is why I am excited about this opportunity. And I am going to introduce you to Planet Marketing, which is the best place on the planet. I'm going to show you how to design your ideal life through the power of entrepreneurship, the travel industry, and e-commerce. You're going to discover how to earn more through having a home-based business as a Planet Marketing rep. You're going to discover how to travel more, how to go to places that you've only dreamed about. And maybe you're already a world traveler, but you had to step back from travel because of the condition of the economy. Well, this opportunity is going to show you how you can step back into the world of travel. And it's going to show you how you can save more on what you're doing anyway. What about experiencing more? Are you tired of just going to work, getting paid to pay bills, going to work, getting paid to pay bills? That cycle over and over and over again, well, you're going to discover how to experience more and live life on a whole nother level. This gentleman here is James Ferrara. He is the co-founder and president of IntelliTravel, which is our host travel agency. IntelliTravel has been the leading innovator in travel for over 25 plus years, and they are the originator of the home-based travel agents. Yes, that's right. It's because of them that we can earn money from the comfort of our own home or even on the beach, wherever we are, and we can take our electronics where there's internet access. IntelliTravel has accreditation and certification from CLIA, which is the cruise line international association, to ARC, which is the Airlines Reporting Corporation, and also has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. They are recognized for excellence. That means that you can step into the world of travel with confidence. They're based in Delray Beach, Florida, and they are in exclusive partnership with Planet Marketing. You will hear a little about that later. Now, there are infinite possibilities as an IntelliTravel agent, and I'm just going to share with you a few. I'm not sure if you have a family reunion or not, but when people have family reunions, sometimes they're small, sometimes they're large. People come from other states, and sometimes they come from other countries, and everybody's not staying at Big Mama's house. No, somebody's staying in a hotel. So that was travel that was booked. Somebody has rented a car and maybe even a bus. That is more possibility of commission for you as a travel agent. And then in the wedding industry, there used to be a time when almost everybody got married in their hometown, but now you're having destination weddings pop up all over. They're going over to Jamaica, to the Bahamas, to Punta Cana to get married. And who's following them? Their family, their friends, their co-workers. That's right. They're going with them so that they can experience that beautiful occasion. That's more possibility of commission. And then in the group travel area, you have traveling sports teams. In corporate America, you have retreats. And then in the churches, you have conventions every year. You have missionaries who are traveling all around the globe, going to different countries with the good news of the gospel. That's more possibility of commission. What about the universities, fraternities, and sororities? And then for those who are in direct sales, that's right, they grow from convention to convention. So they are your customer, or they will become your customer. Now, almost everybody you know is traveling or wants to travel. That makes the travel industry the largest industry in the world, bringing in $8 trillion annually. And in 10 years, it is projected that the travel industry will grow to $15 trillion. Ladies and gentlemen, that is trillion with a T. And then for those of us who are working, between the hours of 9 and 5, the number one research category online, it's travel. What should we be doing between the hours of 9 and 5? We should be working, but many are online researching, where can I go? Why? Because there is something therapeutic about travel. And then the baby boomers, such as myself, I'm an energetic baby boomer, but I tell you what, the baby boomers are fueling the growth of the travel industry. And every 20 seconds for the next 20 years, a baby boomer is going to be retiring. What do you think that they want to do? Travel. That's right. And then the millennials, they are spending over $200 billion annually. If you can imagine, as a travel agent, putting together packages for spring break alone, you can tap into that $200 billion. As I stated, almost everyone you know is traveling or wants to travel. You might as well make a decision tonight to get paid on what people are doing anyway. They're traveling. They want to travel. Once you become partnered with IntelliTravel, you position yourself to receive between 70 to 80% of commission paid to the travel agent. Number one, you become partnered with major vendors worldwide. And also, if you think about the 25 plus years that IntelliTravel has been in operation, that's a lot of vendors, such as Carnival, Funjet, Norwegian, Hertz, Delta Vacations, Southwest Vacations, Royal Caribbean, Disney, to name a few. And there are no third parties between you and the trip that you're planning. And there are no third parties between you and your commission. I like that. We work so hard. Don't put anybody between me and my money. And number three, you're able to reserve an inventory of group cruise blocks. With some cruise lines, if you reserve 8 cabins, your cabin is free. And some, if you reserve 5, yours is free. Now, who can beat that? And then number 4, that we have the best in customer support and service. Ladies and gentlemen, you receive your own personalized website and state-of-the-art booking engine. So instead of you, those you know, even those you don't know, going to Expedia.com, Travelocity.com, you name your travel agency and they can go to you.com. You receive your own email marketing program. We have so many sales tools to help you advertise your company, and you're able to print advertising material from the back office of your website. You can order your business cards, your stationery, and your direct mail from your website. How much can you earn? Let me give you some examples. First of all, I'd like for you to keep in your mind how much you make an hour, how many hours you work, and then how much you get paid when you do get paid. I want you to compare them when I get through with these examples. Now, a frequent business traveler goes to your booking engine while you are asleep. He or she books a 3-night hotel stay 3 times a month. You are entitled to a possible commission of $151.20. Now, that's really good, and you haven't even done anything. What about the next example? A group of 4 goes on a 5-day golfing trip to Scottsdale, Arizona. I wonder how long it would take you to put in your computer system their name, address, email address, telephone number, and the time they're going to tee off. If it took you an hour, I know you're faster than that, but if it took you an hour, $274.86, would that be worth it? And then what about your niece or your nephew? They call you up, auntie, uncle, listen, we've been so busy making our wedding plans, we forgot to book our honeymoon. We know that you're a travel agent, so we need to know, would you do it for us? We already know we want to go to Cancun, and we know we want butler service, and for 7 days we want to go. So of course you're going to do that for them. And if it took you an hour to put their information in the computer system, would $561.79 be okay with you? Let me tell you why that's an excellent figure there, because somebody, and maybe somebody even in the Zoom, says, if I can earn an extra $500, I would be doing better than what I'm doing right now. And then somebody works all week long and does not bring in $561.79. The last example is in the area of cruises. And this is an area, one of them, where we receive our highest commission. And for that reason, some people come into the company, start their own travel agency, and they decide, I'm going to focus on this area. I'm going to become a cruise specialist with all of the cruise lines. And that's what they focus on, because for a 5-day group cruise, a family reunion, booking 20 cabins for that Western Caribbean cruise, your commission can be $2,240.17. Listen, if it took you 6 hours the first time, because the reality of it is that you're going to have to train, you're going to have to become familiar with what you're doing. If it took you 6 hours after a commission like that, oh, it won't take you 6 hours the next time, and you can probably book maybe 2 a week or 2 a month. Listen, this total here is $3,300. I want you to compare that with what you're making already. What looks better? That's right. This is a plan B that can wipe out that plan A. And then also, IntelliTravel has what is called familiarization trips. That's where our partners put together these amazing trips, and they charge us little to nothing to come over to their properties, get into their cruise ships, come over to their resorts. Why do they do that? And they also treat us like kings and queens, because they know that word of mouth is the best source of advertisement. And we're going to talk about it. Yes, we are. And then we're able to acquire vendor-specific certifications. I'll give you an example. If you want to become a Disney vacation planner, you can do that. You can train with Disney in the back office of your website, and it is for the best price possible. That's the free price. And there's so many vendors that you can receive certification from. I'm going to give you an example of one of our fam trips. It was a 4-night Ixtapa, Mexico, Club Med, top of the line, all inclusive. For IntelliTravel agents, it was $199 per person. That was for the entire trip. And you are able to take a non-agent with you. You can take your spouse, your sibling, whoever you want to take with you, and they pay the same price as we do. And then the next example is a 4-day Bahama cruise on the Carnival Splendor. Everybody wants to go. Well, a lot of people wants to go on the Carnival Splendor. And for us IntelliTravel agents, it is $199 ocean view and $299 balcony. If you know anything about cruising, you know that those prices are amazing. And then IntelliTravel has 3 IntelliTrust guarantees. Number 1 is the best travel price guarantee. When you put together your packages for your clients, and your clients go online and they research to see if they can find it for a lower price, as long as it is within 7 days and it is apples to apples, it has to be the same. IntelliTravel says if they can't meet it or beat it, they will give 110% toward the next trip. Now, who does that? IntelliTravel. And then the next guarantee is no money asked, 100% money back guarantee. If within 30 days of a person starting their business as a travel agent, and they decide, you know what, I don't want to save any money. I don't want to earn any money on my travel, and I don't want to go on these beautiful fam trips, or for whatever reason, IntelliTravel says as long as you email them before midnight the 30th day, they'll give you back your enrollment fee. And then also the last one is the risk-free profit guarantee. If after 1 year of running your business, you have not earned any money or saved any money, IntelliTravel says they will give you back the difference of what you have invested in your company. We believe that teamwork makes the dream work, and whoever invited you to this Zoom, they will work with you and make sure that not only do you save, but you earn. Now, here is the compensation plan. I absolutely love, 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 love this. I love it not just because of the money, and the money is good. I love it because every dollar is connected to a family, to a life that is being changed by the power of this opportunity. And I love it because it is the most aggressive and responsible compensation plan that I have experienced out of working other multi-level marketing projects. So I'm going to introduce to you, as she stated, my accountability partner. She is a, let's see, 2 weeks ago, I said she was a one-star director in our company. She is now a two-star director in our company. She is a wife, a mother, she is a mentor, and she is a team building guru. She knows 100% of the information, and she is traveling all around the world through the power of the internet, changing lives. Miss Cindy Brueggemann, are you ready?
I'm here, Miss Phyllis. Thank you so much for all that information and sharing that with us. Oh, it was amazing. I don't even think I have to go on. People are going to want to jump on this opportunity right now because what you shared, your excitement was amazing. So I am here to share with all of you our compensation part for the marketing side of our business. You can strictly just book travel and be an independent travel agent on all the stuff that Phyllis had just shared with you. That is fine. What I'm going to show you is totally optional. You can help others see this opportunity and share this opportunity with others by working with Planet Marketing. Mr. Warren Buffett is one of the richest men in the world, and he says never rely on a single source of income. You must invest to create a second source. And this company gives us that opportunity to have a second source of income. And this part of the compensation plan sold me on this business. When I joined 9 months ago, I seen the compensation side of making leverage and residual income. Okay, so what that means is that I can work, but I'm working for myself, and then I'm helping others, and then all of us as a team, we build residual income. So, it's better to get paid on 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of your own, because it's a teamwork. And I have been in this industry for 20 years. Direct sales. I started out, selling products. I switched about 5 years ago to a health and wellness industry. And when I came across this project, I knew that my heart was in, because I love traveling, first of all. And anything that I've ever done, I've always saved money so we could travel. So this was just a no-brainer for me. And then when I seen the compensation plan, it's a very aggressive compensation plan. And I met the owner of the company, and I knew that this is where I needed to be. Mr. Donald Bradley is the founder and chairman of the board of Planet Marketing. He is a documented 7-figure money earner. He has over 20 years experience in the marketing and sales industry, and 12 of those years have been travel alone. He was a #1 money earner in another travel company, and they bumped him up to the corporate team because he was doing so amazing. And then he started to see some of the things that was happening behind the scenes, and he didn't like what he was seeing. He didn't feel that their integrity was as important as it was to him. It wasn't to his standards. So he went home. He was making $95,000 a month. Went home and told his wife that, we need to just start our own business. I need to quit this business because it's just not built up to the standards that we live by. And she agreed. And they went and built this. They met with Mr. James Ferrara and said, let us sell your travel. Let us sign up travel agents, and, let us do your marketing for you. You don't have to do the advertising. We'll do it for you. And Mr. Ferrara, knew Donald Bradley from the industry, and he was just he said it was a match made in heaven because he had a lot of other marketing companies that wanted to partner with IntelliTravel, and he never went with it. And he found out Mr. Bradley, and then who he chose on his corporate team, who I'm going to show you on the next slide. He knew that it was a match made in heaven, is what he said. So we have top-notch leadership, you guys. And we're a newly launched company. I tell people, when you're looking for a project or a new company to get into, a new business, you want to find a marketable product, okay? The number one thing to look for is a marketable product. Travel's the number one industry in the world, like Miss Alexander told you. It's the number one industry in the world, largest industry in the world. So we can't have a more marketable product, and it's not even a product, it's a service we provide, which is even better. Okay, the number two criteria to look for in a company would be to find a company that's established. An established company is considered to be 18 months old, okay? We are now 22 months old, but what we did in the first 15 months of our company, most companies take 5 to 10 years to do. So we are very much established, and we're partnered with that 25-year-old top-notch IntelliTravel, host travel agency. So we are very much established. The third criteria to look for is to find a company that's not saturated. Okay, so if you can find a company that has less than 100,000 distributors, reps, travel agents, whatever they have, you found a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We have less than 20,000 travel agents, independent travel agents in our company. So imagine, Tupperware, Amway, Mary Kay. Imagine 50, 60, 70 years ago, if you were one of the first 20,000 people to get in on that business. Imagine what those people are making now. Okay, that's the opportunity we have. And to find a company that has all three of those criteria, you guys, we have a golden lottery ticket. We have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And I just want you guys to realize, what you have your hands on. This doesn't come across every day. So I've been running with this for 9 months, and I have not regretted one bit. I have not been stressed. I love this. And I left the direct sales world. So I don't no longer have to have a quota met to make my income. I don't no longer start back at zero every month on the first of the month. I love this, and I'm going to show you a little bit more on how you can get paid in this industry or in this company. Andy Coughlin's the president and CEO. He has managed billion-dollar global businesses, has international experience, and he has helped us launch 20 different countries. And we're in a huge launch over in the UK. It's a whole new platform. So, and they have new rules. They have different vendors. So we're on, our third phase in that launch. And the next two countries that are going to be launched is Mexico and Canada. So it's pretty exciting that we have all these other countries to open yet. Leanne Trockler's our COO. She's amazing. She is, our rock between us out here in the field and the corporate team. She keeps the communication going between all of us. A great lady. Leveraged incomes. This is what you're going to make, guys. This is what you want to see, right? Anytime you help somebody become an independent travel agent, you're going to get a $50 direct sale commission, okay? When that person shares this opportunity with somebody else, they're going to get $50 and you're going to get a 50% match. So you're going to get a $25 commission anytime they help somebody join the business. Then when you help 9 people individually become travel agents, you will start to get a team bonus, all right? You will get $10 for every person who signs up as a travel agent on your team, no matter where they sign up at in your team or who signs them up. All right, those $10 will add up. If you think about it, say you get 9 people, in the business, and all of those, sign some people up, you're going to get $10 for every one of those that sign up. This fine print right here, there's no limit on direct sales. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. There's no limit on direct sales. There's no limit on matches, and there's no limit on team bonuses. And we get paid every single week, all of our commissions. So that's amazing. I love that fine print right there. Okay, so when we achieve certain goals, Planet Marketing likes to recognize us. So when we have 3 active independent travel agents that we personally sponsor, we become a bronze builder. When we help 6 people become travel agents, we become a silver builder. And when we have 9 travel agents that we help join the business, we become a gold builder. And when you become a gold builder, you are giving yourself a pay raise, okay? You will start to get those $10 team bonuses like I told you about. You will also get a 10% match on the personal ITA's travel commissions. Now, Miss Phyllis told us that when you book a group cruise, an estimate of what you're going to make is about $2,200 on those 20 cabins. Okay, imagine somebody you signed up, booked that group cruise. You had nothing to do with it. You didn't even know they booked it, and you didn't know anybody who went on that cruise. You get 10% of that $2,200 commission. So you get a check for $220 just because you introduced that person to the company. Now you also get a 10% match on your personal reps matrix commissions. Okay, so as you build your teams and the people below you are building their teams, you start to get a residual income from your matrix. All right, this is our matrix. This is what sold me on this company. I have never been paid per person on my team before. And this is a 3x9 forced team building matrix, okay? And the way this works is you get paid $4 for every person on your team. And this is every single month. You're going to get this $4 every single month. All right, to activate this, you need to sign at least 2 people up personally to get paid on the first 2 levels. When you sign 3, you will get paid on the 3rd level, and so on, all the way down to 9 levels. When you sign 9, remember you go gold builder, and that gives yourself a pay raise. You actually unlock this whole compensation plan when you go gold builder. So if you're going to build the business, you want to make your goal to go 9, sign 9 people up, because you want to maximize your compensation that you can obtain with this company. So let's pretend that you are on a stage and you have 3 people, 3 seats in your first row, okay? You sell these first 3 seats right here. You fill those seats up, 3 people. You get paid $4 for each one of them. You're going to get a check for $12. Okay, so now each one of these 3 get 3 in their first row. Okay, so your second row has 9. It tripled. It has 9. So you're going to get 4 times 9 is 36. It says 48. Well, they're going to pay you for that first row too. So you're going to get paid $48. Okay, the third row triples to 27 because each person, remember, gets 3. These are a little bit closer together. We're just going to make it look like a lot. Okay, so this third row has 27 people in it. Once you fill all 27 seats, you're going to get a check for $156. Okay, and you can see it goes to $480, $1452, $4368. You can see each row triples. So the way that your matrix fills is from top to bottom, left to right. So you're going to sign up 3 people. Fill up your first 3 seats, okay? You probably have 3 people in your mind right now that you can think of that you would want them not to miss out on this opportunity. You want to share this with them. You want to get them in the system so they can get, your top 3 seats, okay? So you're going to fill those 3 seats up. This number 1 is already starting to fill his seats up. So when you put number 4 in the system, you don't choose where they go. It's forced. It's a forced matrix. It will automatically put them in this next open spot, which is right here underneath number 1. So you got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Number 11 is going to go down to this 3rd row. And as these other people are filling the seats, it'll go to the next open seat. Okay, and then you get paid $4 for every person in your matrix. So what happens is you have a sponsor, they have a sponsor, they have a sponsor, depending on who sent you here and how many, rows up you are from the top. I'm only about 4 or 5 rows from Mr. Bradley all the way to the top. So, a lot of us are still pretty close to the top and don't have a whole lot of sponsors up, up in front of us. But if any one of us sign somebody up and our next spot is in your matrix, somebody could fall into your matrix in this compensation part. And an example of that, my sponsor, who's from Birmingham, Alabama, signed up. Let's just say she fell into the 4th row right here, right underneath this guy. Under her sponsor, she fell into the 4th row. This guy right here did not know her, and he was a travel booker only. He only booked travel. He was not signing people up, so he wasn't getting paid on the matrix. Well, my sponsor now has a team over 600 people. So her sponsor went to this guy and said, look, dude, you're missing out on a lot of money, not getting paid on this matrix because you're not recruiting. He says, you start recruiting, you're going to start making a monthly residual check. So he got himself to silver belt, or he's at 6 right now. His check from them 600 people is like $1,500 last month. And that's huge. He gets to gold belt, he's going to be making a lot more. And her team's not done growing. We're in her team, and we're just getting started. So imagine what that guy's going to be making because she fell into his matrix. And that can happen to any one of us. We don't expect it, but it's a nice bonus when it happens. So, sorry, I got my emails coming through. I'm going to clear that. Hopefully that made sense. I know it's a lot of information, a lot of numbers, but I can answer some more questions after this if you have more questions about the matrix. This is on top of everything else. One more way we get paid. It's our director program. This is Donald Bradley's baby. He created this to compensate his leaders in the company. So when you become a 1-star director, you have 100 travel agents on your team. Okay, you get a $500 bonus the first day of the month, and you get an additional $10 team bonus. So you get that $10 gold builder bonus. You get a $10 team bonus also for being a 1-star director. When you have at least 300 travel agents on your team, you become a 2-star director. You get a $1,000 deposit at the beginning of the month, and you get an additional $10 team bonus. All right, a 3-star director has 500 and gets a $2,000 team bonus, and then another $10. So what this means is you sign somebody up personally, you're getting that $50 commission check, right? You get the $10 gold bonus, a $10 1-star, a $10 2-star, $10 3-star. So that's $40 and 10 plus the $50. You're getting $90 every time you sign somebody up as a 3-star director. That's amazing. Okay, so a 4-star director has 1,500 people on their team. They only have 4-star directors in the entire company. Okay, $5,000 deposit at the beginning of the month. 5-star directors, there's only 1 in the entire company. 4,000 travel agents on his team. He gets a $10,000 deposit every single month in the beginning of the month. He's making $500,000 a year. Okay, 4-star director. My upline is number 4 money earner in the company, and she is making about $25,000 to $27,000 a month as a 4-star director. That is unbelievable. She's been in the company since day 1 and only 22 months, and she's making $25,000 a month. Okay, 3-star directors, one of my upline is a 3-star director. And as a 3-star director, you start out at $8,333. You are set to be making 6 figures a year. Okay, she is over halfway to 4-star. She has about 1,200 people on her team. And she is making $15,000 a month as a 3-star director. Okay, 500 people. Okay, 2-star directors make an average of about $5,000 a month. Okay, imagine if it took you 5 years to build a team of 300 people and you're making $5,000 a month, would that be worth it? I can tell you absolutely yes, because that's where I was 5 years ago. I started my health and wellness business, and my goal was to quit my job. I wanted to make $5,000 a month, and I was going to quit my job. And I did that. I quit my job last September, and I went all in with my health and wellness company. And this came across in November, and I thought about it for a month, and I made the leap of faith and knew that this is where I was meant to be. And I told my sponsor, I need to get that income back. I need, $4,000 to $5,000 a month as quick as possible. And she told me to go 2-star. So I set my goal, and I said, I need to do it quick. So we went 2-star, and now we're, over halfway to 3-star. But any one of us has this opportunity. That's the beauty of this. Okay, there's only one 5-star director. You see all these other stars, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't even talk about them because that money out there just seems outrageous to me. That just seems out of reach. You know, who dreams for that? But all of us have that opportunity. All of us getting in right now, less than 20,000 people in the entire company. Every single one of us has that opportunity. Okay, I'm nobody special. I have been in direct sales, but I've just sold a lot more product than anybody else. You know, and it doesn't make me more capable of doing this than anybody else because this is building a team, not selling products. And, you know, just sharing this opportunity with other people is all it is. Just the more people you share this with, and the more people you're going to add to your team. And, you know, you just keep your team excited, and you're going to just be building all the way up these stars. And, you know, every one of us have this opportunity to reach these stars. Because the people that are here right now, 4 or 5 stars, are going to be up here 6, 7, 8 stars in 5 to 10 years, you know, in 5 years. And, you know, us getting in now are going to be up here, you know, 3, 4, 5 stars. And we have the opportunity to go, it's unlimited. Our compensation plan is unlimited. You can go all the way to 9-star and be making over $1 million. It's amazing the opportunity that we have here with this company. So they like to, you know, recognize us, like I said earlier, for certain achievements. So they give us rings to where they have your name and the year that you achieve a certain milestone. A sapphire ring indicates that you are making $100,000, 6 figures a year. A ruby ring signifies that you're making $250,000 a year. A diamond ring signifies that you're making $500,000. There's only one diamond ring wearer in the company. He got to design his own ring. And then there's a double diamond ring, once you are a $1 million earner, which our number one money earner right now in the company, Mr. Bradley, said will be set up to be earning $1 million at the end of this year. So he'll be getting his double diamond ring. That's pretty exciting. A Rolex watch you get when you become a 5-star director, you get a $20,000 diamond Rolex watch. It's amazing. I never even dreamed of having one of those, but I want one now. We are a turnkey business. We have an app. You can send videos to people. We have a back office. You can do training on there. You can, you know, check out the blog. We have a daily blog that they post and keep us informed on. You can keep track of your progress. There's training videos. There's live phone calls. Every single day we have a phone call that you can jump in on and just get some motivation every morning. There's live trainings and presentations. There's webinars like this. We have events. And next week we have a convention in Atlanta, Georgia. So anybody is welcome to come to convention with us. We have tickets left yet. So if you need a ticket and want to come to Atlanta, you are more than welcome. We'll find you a room and find someone for you to room with while you're down there. So the last convention we went to was in Las Vegas. And I think it was the beginning of April, end of March this year. And Planet Marketing announced this pledge in Vegas. When you become a Planet Marketing director, you can feel secure knowing in the event of your death that your paychecks will be sent to your family. Your weekly commissions, director pay, director bonuses, monthly residual income. It will all be going directly to your family. Your business, your team will still be growing and growing and growing. You know, if this company plans to be a legacy company, you know, like Amway, like Mary Kay, 50, 60 years from now, your team's still going to be growing. If you build a team and you build up to that $5,000 to $10,000 a month, your team's still going to be growing 10 to 15, 20 years from now. And your family's going to be getting your paycheck, and it will be passed down generation after generation after generation. It will not stop as long as your business is growing. And all the other directors made a pact where if something happens to one of the directors, they will all come together and make sure that team doesn't fall apart and make sure that team is working so your family's taken care of. That's amazing. You can leave your family a will and not worry about having to leave them a bill. Simply sealed the deal for me. I love this company. So to get started, it's $19.95 to sign up on the Planet Marketing side, to start your marketing side of the business, it's $19.95 a month to keep your business going. That's for support. You get a website, you get training, and teletravel. If you want to be an independent travel agent only, it's $179.95 to enroll. You get everything, all the insurance, the free education, you get commissions, your own website, $39.95 a month to keep your business going. There's no other travel agency out there. I can't even, everything that you get for $179.95 is amazing. So to take both of these opportunities together and get 2 streams of income, it is only $199.90 to enroll. $59.90 a month to keep your businesses going, okay? And don't let a $200 investment, make you miss out on a 6-figure income, because you have that opportunity, and I don't want you to miss out on it. So as we leave here today, I'm going to ask you to, just make a decision and let the person know that sent you to this webinar if you're a 1, 2, or a 3. A 3 is a thank you, but no thank you. We know this isn't for everybody. If you just feel like this isn't for you, we appreciate you joining us tonight and sticking, through the whole presentation. But just let the person know that sent you here that you're not interested, but, use them the next time you go to book travel. And you have anybody that might be interested, refer them to that person also. Number 2 is you're interested, but you may have some questions, or your money's funny. So you just don't have the money right now to get started. But let them know your obstacles, and we'll be glad to help you. We can answer questions before you, jump off here. We'll be glad to open it up and let you ask questions. But just, let them know what your obstacles are, and we'll walk you through it. All right. Number 1 is you are excited, ready to go. We can get you signed up. The person that sent you here can get you signed up in 5 to 10 minutes, and you can be off to working on your education and getting your website set up so you can start sharing it with your friends and family. So I appreciate you all joining us again this evening. Looking forward to working with you. Excited that you can start your own journey of success. And I'm going to open it up now to anybody who would like to ask any questions. If you would like to unmute yourself, feel free to do that if you have a question, and we'll see if we can help you. Anybody have a question? Phyllis, you want to close out with anything?
Other than every time I hear the opportunity, it just reminds me of how blessed we are to have this vehicle to be able to share with the masses. I do want to say that for the guests that we have in the Zoom tonight, think about more than just yourself. Think about the people that you are connected to. Think about the people who could benefit from this. Maybe those that would look at it and see the value of it immediately, and their lives begin to change. So view it not only for yourself, but view it for other people as well. That's it, Cindy.
Very good. Thank you for sharing. Anybody have